Traveling to a new country can seem like a luxury reserved for those with deep pockets, but doesn't have to be. You can travel the world without breaking the bank if you plan ahead and use clever tactics. Budget travel allows access to special experiences that might not otherwise be possible. Making the most of every dollar and finding the hidden treasures that frequently elude the usual tourist route are the key objectives. Take into consideration the crucial tactics that can assist you in traveling to other countries on a budget so that you can go on an amazing journey without going over budget. There are several methods to travel within your budget, from picking affordable locations to booking during off-peak times. You can cut costs while traveling to a rich cultural experience by staying in inexpensive lodging, taking public transit, eating local food, and looking for free or inexpensive events. In order to guarantee that you get the greatest offers and maximize your vacation budget, planning and making reservations in advance are also essential. By using these strategies, we'll watch that traveling to a new nation on a tight budget can be thrilling and affordable at the same time, giving you the freedom to have an unforgettable experience without compromising. 1. Select an affordable location. Your trip budget can be significantly increased by picking a destination that fits your budget. Lower cost of living nations provide more reasonably priced lodging, food, and entertainment options. For example, areas like Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, and portions of Central and South America are praised for their outstanding worth. Choosing travel locations where the exchange rate of your currency is favorable will help you save even more money. For example, compared to more expensive travel locations like Scandinavia or Japan, areas like Thailand, Mexico, and Hungary provide unique cultural experiences and stunning sights at a fraction of the expense. You can have an immersive and longer-lasting trip without going over budget by selecting a location with a favorable exchange rate and a reduced cost of living overall. This calculated decision lets you maximize your vacation budget, explore more, and enjoy local activities. 2. Avoid peak seasons when traveling. Choosing your trip dates carefully can help you cut costs substantially. Off-peak seasons usually provide lower prices for airfare, lodging, and activities. You can save money by avoiding popular holidays, school breaks, and times when most tourists are there. Choosing shoulder seasons, those moments immediately preceding or following the busiest time of year, can offer the best of both worlds: reduced crowds and more affordable prices. For instance, you can get great weather and save money by traveling to Europe in the late spring or early fall. It's a great chance to save money because there are discounts on travel, accommodations, and activities during these slower periods. Arranging your vacation during these off-peak times not only helps you travel on a tighter budget, but also improves your trip experience in general. By taking advantage of discounted rates and escaping the stress and bustle of the busiest travel seasons, you may enjoy the trip more affordably and comfortably. 3. Make use of low-cost housing options. Travel expenses frequently include a substantial portion for lodging, but there are several methods to save money. Choose low-cost accommodations like vacation rentals, guest houses, or hostels. These are frequently less expensive than hotels. Hostel World, Airbnb, and Booking.com are just a few of the affordable options available online. Additionally, look into other lodging options like house sitting, which offers free lodging in exchange for taking care of someone's home and pets, or couch surfing, which allows you to stay for free with locals. These techniques not only save you money, but also present special chances to interact with people and see places from an alternative viewpoint. You can extend your vacation budget and have a more engaging and genuine travel experience by selecting these inexpensive lodging options. 4. Make use of public transit. Using public transit is a wise method to control your trip expenses. Use the often less expensive buses, trains, subways, and trams instead of paying for taxis or rental automobiles. Travel passes, which sometimes enable unlimited rides for a predetermined length of time, are more affordable in many cities than single tickets. For shorter distances, think about walking or renting a bike. This will not only save you money, but also let you see the city in greater detail. You can find the most affordable solutions and save unforeseen costs by doing advanced research on local transportation options and prices. Using public transit allows you to experience daily life at your destination more authentically and reduces expenditures. 5. Dine like a native. Eating out might be expensive, but adopting regional eating customs is a terrific way to cut costs. Look for tiny family-run eateries, local markets, and street food vendors rather than expensive tourist attractions and fine dining restaurants. In addition to offering real flavors, street food is also far more affordable. Purchasing goods and cooking for yourself can also help you save money, particularly if your lodging has a kitchen. This method offers a more thorough understanding of the regional culinary culture in addition to cost savings. You may get a more authentic experience of your trip and manage your travel budget by dining where the people dine and buying at local markets. 6. Find free and cheap activities. Budget travel doesn't have to mean giving up on adventure and pleasure. Numerous nations provide an abundance of free or inexpensive travel experiences that can make your trip more enjoyable without breaking the bank. Explore public parks for their attractiveness, take advantage of free museum admission days to fully immerse you in the local way of life, or take part in lively local festivals and events. Choose gorgeous beach excursions, walking tours, and hiking trails instead. These activities are great ways to learn about your surroundings and are frequently free. A plethora of inexpensive sites and activities can be found by doing your homework and making advanced plans. Furthermore, using local expertise can help you find must-see locations and hidden jewels that won't break the bank. Take advantage of these low-cost options to see the highlights of your location without going over budget. 7. Make reservations and plan ahead. To travel on a tight budget, advanced booking and careful planning are crucial. You may save a lot of money by booking your travel, lodging, and activities well in advance. Use fair comparison websites to start your study, compare costs, and create alerts to be aware of price reductions. Travel dates that are flexible can also result in lower costs because airfares and hotel rates change throughout the year. Making your reservations in advance guarantees availability and helps you to take advantage of the greatest deals, particularly during popular travel times. You can further cut costs by taking advantage of the discounts that many attractions provide for reservations made in advance. You may have a more economical trip and still see everything your destination has to offer by taking the time to plan and make your reservations in advance. By being proactive, you may significantly reduce the amount of money you need to spend on travel and instead put it towards more adventures and experiences rather than just planning. Summary. In conclusion, adopt smart travel strategies to embrace affordable adventure. With the correct strategy, travel into a new nation on a budget is not only feasible, but also quite rewarding. You can travel during off-peak seasons, pick affordable accommodations, and pick budget-friendly destinations to save a lot of money while taking advantage of all that a new country has to offer. Deeper immersion in the local culture and further cost reductions are offered by public transit, dining locally, and free activities. Making the most of your money and securing the finest discounts are ensured when you plan and book in advance. By using these techniques, you may fulfill your travel ambitions and go on amazing trips without worrying about money. Keep in mind that budget travel doesn't have to mean compromising quality. It just requires making wise decisions to improve your experience while limiting expenses. By putting these 7 essential ideas into practice, traveling to a new country can seem like a luxury reserved for those with deep pockets, but doesn't have to be. You can travel the world without breaking the bank if you plan ahead and use clever tactics. Budget travel allows access to special experiences that might not otherwise be possible. Making the most of every dollar and finding the hidden treasures that frequently elude the usual tourist route are